Let's take a break. Taking a little break. I'm getting a little better, so I'm going to try All Pro. It's like the second hardest difficulty. So you can be prepared to hear some cursing. We're going to play. Let's play the Colts. No, I just play the Colts. Who's there? Andrew Luck? I can't remember who he used to play for. Somewhere in the Southeast, I think. Oh, now they are starting to put stuff out. Hang on. Oh, no, that's not good. Just doing that. Right, give it a shot. Oh, what are my X factors? Julio. He says perfect pass accuracy on throws inside the numbers. Trying to block one. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do not all Madden, that's the hardest. Let's do all pro. Do it. Let's do it, baby. Yeah, no one's doing that. That's this. Let's see what they got going on. We haven't had anything going on over here. We're gonna do 5 minutes. I like the open. Let's do it at 1. I like it because you'll see, sometimes you'll see the sun coming through. And they don't have, I mean, would that even matter? Get rained out or something? Pray to the gods, they rain us out. Working on my some projects. I'm trying to get some inspiration, and I gotta start realizing that like some dashboards are not all dashboards aren't the same type, right? I was trying to get some inspiration, but I was looking at like a non-business type, so it kind of like gave me a little idea, well, not idea, but just reminder who's your audience, right? Some of these other ones that aren't like business types, I was looking at some of the stuff that people were doing, and it's just like I said, I was trying to get a little inspiration on how to communicate things. And they were doing more like, almost like a research paper. I was like, that's not what I'm trying to do, son.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and the Atlanta Falcons. This will be fielded
trying to
at
read it like that.
Powers through.
Oh, come on.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
All right, you know what we're going to do. We're not fucking around. We got to hit him hard. We got to hit him fast.
Now Ryan on first down. And his first look is incomplete.
First off.
Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time.
Yeah, Devontae, you're supposed to run out a little farther, brother.
And here's the offense now. Charles, who's the guy you chose to highlight?
The tone setter, the guy in the middle, Alex Mack. His return, never good for the opposition.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
That's what I'm talking about.
The ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get it all the way
Don't let me
up
think.
about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I got to keep them on their toes. They can't be doing the same plays.
But you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. Who would?
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones.
On 2nd down now. It's Freeman.
Got it. Dude, he was breaking tackles left and right, man.
It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
That's right. Stroke my ego, biatch. Stroke my ego and Lego my ego. Doesn't really rhyme, though. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit him with my favorite one more time.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. Ryan.
Bam!
He completes it to Jones.
Oh man, he had open field if he could have got away from that tackle.
A nice pickup
there. Open field, my man.
First down, Falcons.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there.
Money throw.
The sticks.
Now it's Ryan. That's complete to his tight end.
Felt that rush coming, so I'm gonna hang it out.
On this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. To throw is Ryan. Jones has it.
Did he get the first down?
He'll get it down to the 7.
Oh, come on.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation.
We knew that flag was coming out.
Because officials always
talk like collarbone ankle.
He gets in.
I see.
Punching it in from a yard away. As his guys are able to strike first.
There you go, baby.
In this opening quarter. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Tavecchio good on the extra point.
All right, now I got to
and it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah, I was getting it.
So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Man coverage.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. To throw is Lott.
Get him.
And the catch made by Hill.
What?
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis, and also move the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lott.
Get him, somebody.
Now a hit, and Lott lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
What was that guy back doing back there?
This is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is
what was that guy
doing
doing
what they're
back
supposed
there?
to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it.
He was in the
this
back.
Case,
What
though,
the frick was he doing back there?
The ball.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack.
Are you kidding me?
And his first carry, he loses the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
That's fucked up, dude. That had him 2nd and 17.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Dude, what the hell? I like because that's my guy, and he just like runs the other way.
Before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Let's throw, caught by Rodgers, and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run here with Mack. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now from the 9, here's second and goal.
Come on, keep him at a field goal. Yeah, got it.
Back to throw, Love. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal?
No, they can't. No, they can't.
Here's Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So with fourth down coming up, here's Adam Vinatieri now for the Colts field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Vinatieri's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
No, it's not.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again on offense. We get a peek at Julio Jones now. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 50 yards. And the Falcons push further out in front. We've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old. Well, maybe for the defense it does, but not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hines.
Are you kidding me?
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Gotta hold him. They're getting the ball back.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Luck. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted.
Oh, yeah.
Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his
That's what I'm
guys
talking
are going
about.
to take over at the 34-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and
jump.
go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
I could have scored.
Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field.
That was pushing. I was trying to push triangle.
Clean first half,
Make him jump, and my character already
no
jumped on him.
interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
I couldn't use his touchdown pass.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. It's caught. Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. And when these two are clicking, Ryan and Jones, and we've seen multiple hookups here in this one, usually their offense is clicking, and that's why they're winning.
Yeah, they tend to follow what those two do. They set the tone for either a good day or maybe a tougher day. And right now, we're seeing an excellent game because those two are finding each other. Doesn't matter where on the field, they're making plays.
Back in the end zone,
are you kidding me?
Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman.
Oh, my God, really?
Down, but he does have first.
All right, let's go, hurry up.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman. As the first half is winding down. And the Falcons push further out in front.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been there.
Cushion for the cushion.
Tavecchio good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends in a touchdown run from Devontae Freeman. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
All right, no Hail Marys.
Come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
What? We still have, I thought we were going to the locker room. I'm sitting there playing on my phone.
The final shot before the break. Luck. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the...
They starting off with the ball. Bring it right back to him.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Neat.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go!
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football.
Get me on this running game.
Every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Quick throw here to Hilton.
Oh, I will take it. I will take it.
And the Falcons grab it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
All right, let's start doing some clock, man.
He did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker.
Big numbers.
Good gain of 9
Big
on 1st
numbers.
down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Freeman again. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
We saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Ryan, and finding the tight end Hooper.
Come on.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart.
I got them all the way down the field.
Exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th.
You know he got it.
And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
We're going to eat this 3rd quarter and have 4th quarter for dessert. That's the last smack talk.
Now a carry here for the fullback.
Oh, he got some yardage on there.
Just inside the 15.
Got some yardage.
After the strong run we just saw,
we don't let it run down.
Defensively. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th
Fourth
play
quarter.
of the drive.
Fourth quarter. What's that song? I'm gonna let this something. I forget how that song is. Run out, fourth quarter. Do it for me.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
All right, now we're going to do it.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play, you do it. So you've got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
He was like, you ain't doing nothing right.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front.
Big numbers.
And Brandon, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
And that set up everything in the end result, the short touchdown run. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
Dude, I was on like the 25. It's just like kicking it to him.
After the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Except I don't let them have a return. They wouldn't be able to do a return.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no
it was a perfect situation.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
If it's 25 or less, go
now
for
the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Say symptom or system?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now it's Locke.
You gotta put that pressure on.
Here's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And he's got his man Hilton.
Let's tackle my
able
own
to
guy.
get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Come on.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time,
waiting for that 2-minute warning. I mean, I don't care if you guys,
because
there we go.
no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from,
you give me some
where
time,
his
I'll score
primary
again.
guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Here's Locke.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Indianapolis.
Devin Funchess, 35 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead.
All right.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break
you're going to do an offside.
As a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Face mask.
What is that, 15 yards? 15 yards.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Now Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. This is caught.
Touchdown. I told you I'm going to score again.
This time for a Falcon touchdown.
Can't even mess up my
a 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Nope.
Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And they open the lead up now to 25. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A shotgun snap for Locke. Got it complete to
Wrong
Rodgers.
guy.
Give him a couple on the catch.
It's over. Just like taking.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
They're just not using
timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Luck. That's complete to Hines.
Oh,
out of the
I got
backfield.
him before you got him out of bounds.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. From the 50, it's Love. He's got Jack Doyle, and he's got this down to the 35. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Now a first down throw. Love. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
There you go.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
All right, so I actually beat it on All-Pro.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
All right, what time is it? I'm trying to go out on 78%. Yeah, I did a lot of running plays. A lot of running yards. I don't know, do I dare try all Madden? And then just call it quits and then get back to trying to get out there? Sure, I mean, they suggested, no random team is me playing as Falcons. Okay, I was hoping that I would hit the Falcons, like just getting a random team, but no, it's not happening. There we go. No question. About random team here, no, I'm not playing myself, that's stupid. The Bears. Well, Cleveland. I don't think I've ever played Cleveland. Alright, it's the last time for the day. All Madden. Now, let me do a bathroom break. From laughter when they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one, made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top on the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it blind in my headlock. Alrighty then. Alright, last one. Let's see what's going on out in the world. Call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. 5 minutes. Let's see if I can do what if I do like a night game and I keep the stadium open? Let's do 6:30. No, let's do 4:15 because I think like eventually you'll have the sun setting. I think that'd be interesting to see.
It's lonely on top of the throne. I am a king of the pawn. Hop on a jet across the globe. I guess the road is my home and there's so many milk. Bird in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it slow. I'm sturdy as hell as a vessel alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me. I'm bigger than life. Gave everyone jobs. I'm not a guard. Go hard with a squad. I'm playing my part, but I'm LeBron. Wings of the team. I feel Jackson and hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it. I just want all of them dudes to the well. Not worry about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, all Madden.
Up next,
hardest
we've got what should be an intriguing
matchup
like
a big Madden
between the Cleveland Browns and the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, that's right. I chose the Cleveland Browns.
With that, let's get up to Atlanta. We're standing by at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Our broadcast team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports.
All right. Since this is like the hardest difficulty, I'm not gonna try to not to do the same plays because I think they'll be able to read me.
We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns.
Go.
Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Let's do it.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
All right, let's do this. We're starting off, so we're gonna make this work. I said I'm not gonna do the same plays, but not over and over. Start off with my favorite. See how much time they let me be in the box.
Ryan. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
Then I got
a nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey,
dude, come on.
Stuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. All right, let's look at the offense. Devontae Freeman, this is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you seen a running back play with such joy as well as such fury? I love the way he runs the football and attacks defenses.
Let's go.
On second down, Freeman looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. And now the starting defense for the Browns.
Olivier Vernon is a defensive end that combines terrific run-stopping ability with a quick first step to the passer.
Now it's Ryan. Got his
man.
That's the Pro Bowler, Julio Jones.
Julio!
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way. Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here.
Kidding me.
Just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They come up now, third and 5, following the incomplete pass. Ryan.
Who are you throwing at?
Incomplete.
Dude, he was wide open, Ryan.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football.
You threw at the freaking...
Sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
That wasn't even knocking it away. My guy was wide open, and he threw it at the
down, and out comes the Falcon kicker, Giorgio Tavecchio.
Playing on all Madden, I guess they're going to sabotage
yards away.
Fucking guy was wide open.
And that hits the crossbar and comes
back
no good. And by just a couple of inches, this remains a scoreless game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Also, if you play on all Madden, it just means they're cheating.
Now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Just means they're fucking cheating. I got it.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield got an open man. That's David Njoku.
I'm playing against Mayfield?
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it.
I chose the Browns in the year that they have
run the screen
Baker Mayfield and Nick Chubb to play on the hardest difference.
We talked about with his coach prior to the game.
Yeah, I'm smart.
He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play
and flowing
to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield, and he's got the hook up to Landry. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Come on now.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his
tight end,
David Njoku. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Come on, get him. Get it! Somebody get the fucking ball!
Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is.
They're feeling good about
just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you
I don't know if I like playing on it. Just seems like it's just bullshit. It seems like the computer's just
but now they face 3rd down.
And like everything the computer does should be
3rd down, Mayfield to the right side, and he's got Landry.
Like you can't tackle anyone because every single one of them jukes.
To the end zone, touchdown, Cleveland. From 19 yards away, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver, because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays, and it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. Joseph now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh, come on.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points.
I said wasn't going to do the same plays, but you know what?
That can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed.
Hasn't found it yet.
Now they got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Ryan on target there to Sanu. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight,
oh my God, dude,
tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Jones has it.
It's in the first down, brother.
15-yard line before he's brought down. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender.
Too far, dude. We've been doing that for like an hour.
This really nicely executed curl route.
This bullshit. Like nothing. I want to try this curl flat again.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Paulson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there.
Let the 2-minute warning go down because they're going to get the ball back. So I can't let them have an opportunity to hit back.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's run it.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 2nd down, it's Freeman. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
All right.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward.
Are you kidding me?
Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
We're getting these 6 yards.
Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there.
Yeah,
Indeed,
dude.
They're going to try for this on 4th down. Here's Ryan. And he'll take it in.
That's right, bitch.
An 11-yard touchdown. As they are now on the board here.
You stop Julio once, you don't stop him twice.
Long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now,
all right, step on his head, Julio. Step on his head.
Can I dial up the knockout punch?
On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio.
Still. What's the hell? I'm gonna hear me shit about things getting hit.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So that one, an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And the Falcons score to cap it off. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Get him.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity.
And a loose football.
Oh my God, they recover every fumble. Oh, Fat Boy's got reflexes like a fucking road runner.
From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
Yeah, I'm saying Roadrunner has like the best.
Concentration goes right to the football.
Look at you see him. He was like,
about in all your preparation for the game.
Look at his reflexes right here.
His training camp. Knock the ball free. Take it away from the other team.
Like he had reflexes like he knew that shit was happening.
There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
I gotta stop them, guys. I gotta stop them because they got the ball back next quarter.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. He's got a man.
Oh my God, dude.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Dumping it off for Johnson. Call it a gain of 5.
Man, they're going to get a fucking field goal. They're going to be like,
and we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing
attack. Unless I can get a fumble where a fat fuck doesn't pick it up immediately.
Because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Fucking bullshit, dude. And if I hadn't missed my field goal earlier, which was perfect, and sabotaged.
In just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team. And they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Ryan. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down.
Why did Freeman not run his route?
So
why was he like towards the middle?
Separating these two teams at
he should have been out. See, this is some sabotage, man. My guys aren't running their routes. I got like perfect field goals. They're like somehow are hitting the uprights. This is
jump over halftime.
That's how they make it hard. You're like, oh, it's hard. You're not, you know, no. Like, how do they make it hard? And they make it hard by like the shit you do doesn't like work. They sabotage you. And then the computer is like perfect.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had
taken a knee,
as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
I'm gonna go right back to fucking defense.
To get started. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them.
I was looking for a fucking
things in a certain way in the first half.
I was looking for a damn
interception. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Are you kidding me?
Get this beyond the 40 before he's
I'm kind of getting sick of this whole thing where it's like 3 guys
different story here, over 20 yards
to tackle. You guys to fucking tackle, man.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he's got the first down here and then some.
I'm going to say some fucking face mask bullshit.
This could very well be coming back.
Offense? I will totally accept it.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The whole people celebrating. The guys who just gave up that play.
To throw, Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. First down, Browns. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Mayfield now from the 50. And oh, what a catch that time by Landry. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mayfield off the play fake. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Mayfield now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb.
Dude, can someone get him?
And stopped a few yards shy.
Did you like jump on his back and he just kept giving you? Did he give you a piggyback?
First down.
Fuck, dude.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
You shut the fuck up, motherfucker.
They'll give it to Chubb. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going.